You're sure you want to do this?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. It's August 28th, 2025, about 3 p.m. I'm sitting here with, of all people, Superman.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you. I'm pleased to be here.
All right, welcome back to another episode of the Lethal Geeks podcast. This is the debrief, and I am your host, Sergeant Murtaugh. All right, so that audition tape has been making the rounds on the internet here for probably about, I want to say maybe a week and a half, something like that. And I'm sorry that I'm getting, I just got this video. I've been looking at it for a while, and I got to tell you, that's the Superman and Clark Kent that we were expecting.
Keep expectations low.
This other stuff that we got from James Gunn, not what we're expecting. So the rumor is basically James Gunn hired David Corenswet to play Superman after he saw the audition. And then right after they hired him, right after James Gunn hired him, he told him not to play like that. He told them not to play that particular type of Superman.
That's not right. Cut!
Have lunch, everybody!
So we got to talk about that because that's a problem. That audition tape showed more of a Superman Clark Kent from David Corenswet than I have ever seen. Okay. He was spot on, in my opinion. He had the tone, he had the mannerisms, he had that way of elevating his voice to stress his point without actually going overboard like he did in James Gunn's film with the people are going to die.
People were going to die.
So I watched it. The audition is probably a little over 3 minutes, and we're going to show you some highlights in that video. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to play that video again, and we'll go ahead and talk about it.
I am David Corenswet, and I'm 6'4".
You're sure you want to do this?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. It's August 28th, 2025, about 3 p.m. I'm sitting here with, of all people, Superman.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you. I'm pleased to be here.
This is weird.
I'm not weirded out at all. You said you wanted to interview me.
Yes, but I feel like I'm acting, pretending like I don't know who you are. I'm a reporter, Clark, in the business of truth.
I get it.
You know.
I get the same way when I pretend to interview myself.
Yeah, that's weirder.
Well, I don't know if it's weirder.
Well,
it's equally weird.
That's actually weirder.
Well, I'm not dating myself, so...
Okay. Fine. Let's just try this again. So, Superman.
Lois Lane.
Recently, it was reported you flew into Pokolistani airspace and intercepted 3 missiles headed for the nation of Balya.
Yes?
And you did this without speaking to anyone in national or international defense organizations beforehand. Is that accurate?
Sorry, I thought this was going to be more of like an overall profile.
Oh, well, I don't think we actually discussed...
Because that seems a little bit dark.
Dark?
Yeah, like a serious, dark question, don't you think?
You thought I was going to write a puff piece?
No,
Clark?
no. I just felt a little bit,
What?
tacky.
Tacky?
I'm not saying you meant it that
See,
way.
Clark, this is what I'm saying. You're so used to interviewing yourself, you think that even the most innocuous of question...
Innocuous? You're accusing me of defying international treaties.
Because you defied international treaties.
To save lives, yes.
Oh, international protocols be damned, right? What if everybody did that?
This is a hit piece.
What?
You're doing a hit piece on me.
I'm not doing I am asking basic questions that anyone would ask.
It's fine. It's fine. As a matter of fact, I actually have to go.
Oh, great. This is what you do every time.
I'm not doing anything.
You act like nothing's wrong and you pout and you leave.
Nothing is wrong. I am not pouting, and I have things to do at home.
Whatever.
Well, all right, now who's pouting? Fine. Silent treatment? I don't care. Fine.
All right. So that was the entire video, the entire audition for David Corenswet Superman. So again, the things that I picked up, his tone was exactly like how Clark Kent should be, mild-mannered. Now, everybody is always preaching about comic accuracy, yet when they created Superman and Clark Kent, what was one of his defining attributes? Mild-mannered. Now, contrast that to James Gunn's Superman. Did he seem mild-mannered to you when Lois was giving him that interview? Did he seem mild-mannered to you when he was going through all of that mess with Lex?
The dog, Luther! You took the dog!
He didn't, did he? That was the Superman. And James Gunn, I hope you are watching this video, sir. I hope some of your acolytes send you this video. That audition, that was Superman. That was Clark Kent. That was what your audience and what everybody else was expecting, was that type of Superman. He invoked the tone of Christopher Reeve Superman and Henry Cavill Superman, for that matter, if you pay attention to the video. If you watch Batman versus Superman and you watch the questions that Lois was asking Cavill Superman in Batman versus Superman.
You let them handcuff you?
Wouldn't be much of a surrender if I resisted. And if it makes them feel more secure, then all the better for it.
You will see, compare the two side by side, and you'll notice that his tone, his mannerisms, and all of that was exactly the same.
What's the S stand for?
It's not an S. On my world, it means hope.
That was the type of Superman that we wanted, not what we just got. So I want everybody to realize that James Gunn is not in this for, in my opinion, any type of accuracy whatsoever. He's in it for him.
You. Yes, me. Me. Me too.
Corenswet may as well be James Gunn dressed up in a Superman suit. Every allegory that you see in James Gunn's films, and I'm talking about everything from Guardians of the Galaxy to the Suicide Squad to Peacemaker, and all of those films, if you'll notice, every character is generally, every main character in there is an allegory to James Gunn and his feelings. If you think I'm wrong, watch and pay attention.
That's exactly where the issue is, right?
Now, based off of this audition, I'm going to say that there is something deeper going on with James Gunn, and probably his brother too, Sean Gunn. And I'm going to assume that based off of that, and why he wanted Superman to be played the way he wanted him to be played that way, a whiny, just Gen Z, Gen Alpha crybaby, is because he was a crybaby.
Making yourself look like a pussy.
That's just a guess. Generally, when people do stuff like that, they like to put their therapy notes and their thoughts and their inner thoughts into something that they're doing. So the question is, do y'all really want a Superman to look up to?
Superman could have saved your child.
Or do you want somebody on the same level as you that cries and whines and complains and throws up their feelings, vomits their feelings up? Or do you want an actual Superman that you can look up to? You can't aspire to Superman if Superman is on our level. Does that make sense? The point of aspiring to Superman is to aspire. That means you have to climb. That means you have to go up. Have y'all gone up?
But I am grown up.
No. What we are getting with Superman, what we are getting with Supergirl, what we are getting with Peacemaker, we're essentially getting James Gunn and possibly his childhood.
Must have had a fun childhood.
Like I said, I'm speculating. I have no idea. But that is the reason why we got the Superman we got. Everything has been a lie. It was never about Superman. It has always been about James Gunn, and that's what people need to realize. This audition tape proves it.
See? Proof.
David Corenswet, I am sorry that was the direction in which you were given.
Sorry.
I am sorry that you had to play Superman that way, because according to your audition, you wanted to play Superman exactly how he was supposed to be played. That was Clark Kent. That was Superman.
You ever hear of Superman?
Post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought of that audition. I thought it was spectacular. He played that character like he was supposed to be played. He did not elevate his voice except to stress a point, and even then, it was even tone. Oh, well, he did crack smiles like Superman does. But I mean, he was playing that character the way he should have played him. He invoked Christopher Reeves and Henry Cavill all at the same time.
You almost got it.
Tell me what you thought of the video and what you think about this DCU moving forward. I have no confidence because it's got James Gunn written all over it. It's all him. It is not Superman. It is not the way it's supposed to be played. And like I said, that was a good video. That was a good video.
Very nice.
David Corenswet went to Juilliard, by the way, guys. He actually went to acting school to learn how to act. I think James Gunn became a director just for the hell of it. I don't really think he cares about story. I don't think he cares about continuity. I don't think he cares about any of that stuff. Comic book accuracy is generally in the eye of the beholder. Comic book accuracy can mean you're following directly like the comic book says, or you are taking elements of particular comics and kind of dropping that into the real world. Either way, that's comic book accuracy. When you go outside of that realm, i.e. Peacemaker being a goofball, being gross, the fart and the pee-pee jokes and all that.
I really am sorry. I'm just trying to...
That is not the Peacemaker that is in the comics. The vigilante that you see on Peacemaker and Peacemaker 2, that's not the vigilante in the comics. As a matter of fact, the vigilante in the comics, he's a bad motherfucker. Make up your mind on that one, but my mind's made up. This DCU is about to blow up.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
Now, they're going to keep James Gunn. Don't get me wrong. They're going to keep James Gunn because they don't have a choice. They've done so many reboots and so many things that they're going to keep this man. And I'm hoping that if another company buys them, I hope that they change that whole thing up, because we don't want to see that in our Superman. We just don't. He was a whip. He had to explain his feelings all the time when we don't need all that. Our Superman, you could tell what was going on with him without even having to say words. That's what we love about Henry Cavill. Zack Snyder is a fantastic director. I don't care what anybody says, both visually and how he directs his actors. Ezra Miller, perfect acting in Zack Snyder's Justice League. The Flash with Gunn's notes.
I know sex exists. I've just never experienced it.
That's not the Flash. That crap that Batman said on the bridge in the Flash, that's not Batman. Again, post your comments down below. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe. It will help us out with that algorithm. We on the road to 10,000 subscribers. We do appreciate everybody's help. This has been the Lethal Geeks podcast debrief, and I'm through.